Alright, so we build up to 2 wild charges. The game lags for a second, which is a terrible time to lag when I'm building up to 2 wild charges with that amount of health. One-shots the Wigglytuff, and then one-shots the Dewgong. That is... what? Okay, so... oh, there's a Skarmory in the back. Okay, well, this is GG. So, Magneton and Shadow Magnezone versus Skarmory. Who will win? Okay, Skarmory's already dead. Bibarel, Baboosh, Medarl, I don't know what the hell his name is. One shot by the Wild Charge. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. The Holiday Cup has come upon us, and well, in yesterday's video I may have said some things along the lines of, wow, a meta with a Lowland Graveler and Frostlass, this is going to be so much fun. I am here to eat those words because the first team I showcased in yesterday's video, which was a Lowland Graveler, Vigoroth, and Frostlass, I tried that team out and I went 1-4. And then I was like, okay, fuck that, I'm going to use a meme team. And then I used a meme team, which is what you're going to see in today's video, and I went 7-3. I think I'm destined to only win using Spice, which I'm totally okay with. It's totally fine with me. It just also kind of sucks because I really love Lowland Graveler and I really love Frostlass, but now they're the new Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk, and it's disgusting. Frostlass and Lowland Graveler are absolutely disgusting! Anyway, so I've rambled on enough. Let's take a look at the featured Pokemon. Ba-boom, ba-bing, it's Shadow Magnezone. So Shadow Magnezone is insane. It's absolutely brutal. You might have seen this in the coming up in this video part, but after taking an Icy Wind, it still one-shot a Dewgong with a Wild Charge. He's insane. This thing is insane. It's absolutely insane, and I can't wait to show you these battles because they were super fun. Alright, so, god damn it. Okay, so as you see here, this is a team that some people might be familiar with. I used a similar team to this in the Great League, except for I used Whimsicott, Berserker, and Magneton. Well, this is a play on that, but I figured it might work better in this league. But the only problem is there are a ton of Alolan Marowaks out there, and obviously my whole team is weak to Alolan Marowak. My back line also is incredibly weak to Stunfisk, which you're probably going to see in this video as well. Honestly, I can't wait to show this to you. So I've got Whimsicott in the lead with Charm, Hurricane, and Grass Knot. You could use Moonblast there, I just haven't TM'd it away. Magneton as the safe switch with Thundershock, Discharge, and Magnet Bomb, and then Magnezone in the back with Spark, Mirror Shot, and Wild Charge. So again, the way this team works is you use Magneton as a safe switch to bait out like Vigoroth or Obstagoon or whatever kind of steel counter they have, and then you come back in with Whimsicott to finish it off because Whimsicott's pretty much good against all those Pokemon, including Vigoroth and Obstagoon. And then Magnezone should be safer to sweep the endgame. And honestly, when it works so well. It's insane. Like, I'm just going to show it to you. Okay, this is the first time I use this team. Hadn't even renamed my Magnezone yet because, I don't know, just wanted to build it. And I forgot. So again, this is my second set of the Holiday Cup. This is the second set I ever played. And I was like, fuck it, let's use a meme team. So here's my first attempt at meming. Okay, well, that's what you'd like to see. Doing super effective damage with the charms. They come in with the Frostlass, and I am staying in. I don't know what the hell I was trying to do. Maybe I was trying to catch an Avalanche, which was a terrible idea, because now they're going to be able to spam out like 3 Shadow Balls. So that's dumb. Magnet Bomb should be taking out the Frostlass, but they've got a lot of energy. They're getting close to 2 Avalanches at this point. That's the other thing. Frostlass generates energy way faster than I remember. Like, I mean, I've used it plenty of times in the Open Great League, but it just doesn't, it seems like it's generating energy faster when it's on the opponent's team. Like, how in the hell are you going to spam out Shadow Balls that quickly? Alright, so I'm building up some extra energy in case they let this go, but I'm probably going to go down here because I took so long to switch out. Okay, they actually build up to a Shadow Ball and then switch back into their Obstagoon, which is a pretty good play because now I don't have energy on the Magneton, but I still have Magnezone, which probably gets one shot by an Avalanche, even though it's resisted. Okay, so they throw a Night Slash, and I'm just going to farm down with Charms. And they're going to be coming back in with the Frostlass, and they dump their energy. Okay, I'm totally fine with this. I didn't even care about that Grass Knot I had loaded, so I'm really glad they threw that. I'm going to come back in with the Magneton this time, or Magnezone this time, and farm down. Never mind. I'm going to eat some sort of charge move. Probably an Avalanche. Okay, so, and again, it's resisted, but you see how much damage that does. Oh, and there's a Bibarel, a Bibarel, Baboosh, Medarl. I don't know what the hell his name is. One shot by the Wild Charge, and then I switch into the Magneton. There's no reason to do that. That Frostlass was dead. Okay, so as you can see, I had extremely high hopes for the Shadow Magnezone closer. Seriously, it one-shots like anything. I can't think of anything it might not one-shot. Okay, we pick up a lead against the Dewgong, but we have 2 responses to this Dewgong in the back, so we're going to switch into our Magneton. And they are staying in possibly to build up to an Icy Wind or maybe get an Icy Wind off before switching out. So I'm gonna throw the Discharge. It's super effective. Okay, they switch out into an Alolan Marowak, and this is the point when I realized, oh shit, yeah, I forgot this team is totally weak to fire. Everything in my team is weak to fire. So I went for a Discharge, and they are going to farm down here, but I'm able to get to a second Discharge. So it's not hopeless here. We get a shield probably, and now we're going to go down, and we have to come back in with the Whimsicott because Magnezone's going to get absolutely obliterated by Fire Spins. Whimsicott can actually survive the Fire Spins for a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and shield, and it was a Shadow Ball, but that means I'm probably going to get hit by another Shadow Ball here, and I don't want to shield it. So let's hope that it doesn't KO, but I'm pretty sure it will. Oh, it actually doesn't KO. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go for the farm down, and we take it out. That's all we needed to do. I don't care that we only have 1 Pokemon left. What is in the back besides the Dewgong? Let's see it. Okay, it's a Wigglytuff. Alright, so as you can see, the Charms, even though they're resisted, are just... it's kind of disgusting. Alright, so we build up to 2 Wild Charges. The game lags for a second, which is a terrible time to lag when I'm building up to 2 Wild Charges with that amount of health. One-shots the Wigglytuff. And then one-shots the Dewgong. That is... what? Dewgong is tanky as hell. Shadow Magnezone is brutal. You better believe that when Open Great League comes back around, I'm going to be using Shadow Magnezone in the Open Great League. I can't wait to see how much a Wild Charge does to an Azumarill. This thing is nuts. Alright, so Obstagoon into Whimsicott. This is obviously what you like to see, doing super effective damage with the Charms. And they come in with a Skarmory. And again, I was locked in that Charm animation. I really need to get better at switching out quicklier. Alright, so we're just going to go for the Discharge immediately. And they don't shield, so now I'm going to farm down. I know I'm going to get hit by a Brave Bird here. Because why wouldn't I go for Brave Bird? But it's double resistant, so even though we're squishy, we can definitely survive that. It was a pretty smart play because I got a little bit less farm since they did that, and they're going to come back in with the Obstagoon, and I'm going to go for Magnet Bomb. Magnet Bomb does a little bit more damage, but they have the same energy cost as Discharge, or it has the same energy cost as Discharge. He's looking to farm down, which makes sense. I'm going to come in with Whimsicott, but I don't think he's going to, if he has Gunk Shot, he's not going to get to one, and unfortunately, he didn't even get to throw a charge move there. So they come in with a Wigglytuff, but this is kind of rough because they still have 2 shields, so I'm going to throw this Grass Knot first, and then hope they shield it, and then I should be able to get to 2 Wild Charges on the Magnezone, but you see those Charms are just destroying, so I'm actually just going to go straight for the Mirror Shot. This is super effective, probably would be taking it out, so they do use their last shield, and then I think I go for the Kill Shot. Now I just go for the Mirror Shot. Damn, god damn it, Shrady, you need to be going for the Wild Charge unnecessarily. Not as a BM, no, not as a BM, as an accidental BM. That's how most of them are. You know, somebody just accidentally takes a BM on your chest. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I'm sorry to any opponent that I've done that to. You know, make sure you got some good paper towels and cleaning materials. Okay, picking up a doll. This is the one where I realized that this team is not always gonna work. Okay, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this one. Okay, so I shield. And fortunately it was not a bait, because if I got baited there it would feel even worse. They got the defense debuff on me, so that's not good. And then I went for the Hurricane, and that was a mistake. Normally I would be able to get to a Hurricane there, but since they got the defense debuff, oh god, it's going to be a Bone Club and it's double super effective. Okay, they actually went for Shadow Bone. It does about the same damage. Yeah, this is the one, this guy was probably laughing his ass off, like, what the hell is happening here? So he shields, obviously, because I came in with a Magneton to his... Alright, so I'm going to shield. By the way, if you're the, oh my god, I can't talk. If you are the Alolan Marowak in that situation, go for Bone Club. It's double super effective. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, so basically... That guy is dying of laughter, and to be honest, I wasn't even mad at him for beating me. It just made me feel dumb, which, to be fair, I'm extremely dumb. Why else would I be running this team? But he deserved that win, and he deserved that laughter, because everybody deserves that. Okay, I actually see another Magneton, so I'm going to safe switch into my own Magneton, and hopefully we bait out one of the counter users, or hopefully not an Alolan Marowak, but yeah, it was fine. So Discharge coming through. Magnet Bomb is double resisted here, so you definitely want to go for Discharge. I was kind of secretly hoping that he would have gone for Magnet Bomb, but he's smarter than I thought. Okay, he comes in with a Abomasnow. Interesting, because Abomasnow is going to do well up against Whimsicott, so I don't know why he would switch this in. And I'm also going to be able to do super effective damage with the Magnet Bomb. I think I shield once, because I know I can get to another Magnet Bomb, and it's going to do a lot of damage. Magneton hits really hard, even though these charge moves are not like the heaviest of hitting charge moves. Coming from a Magneton, they hurt. Yeah, oh my god, that did more than I thought it would, actually. So I go ahead and sack swap my Whimsicott here. I don't know why I did that. Probably should have just gone down with the Magneton. This was totally unnecessary, but whatever, because now he's going to come in. Actually, no. I'm glad I did that, and you'll see why at the end of the battle. Okay, so he comes in with the Magneton because he's going to be able to hit me for super effective damage, and he resists the charms. So I'm going to let this go. He dumps his energy, and now I think I come in with the Magnezone. No, I come in with the Magneton because I have enough health to survive the Thunder Shocks. That's exactly why I sack swapped out. I thought I could get to another charge move. So it actually came in clutch here. So now I'm going to switch into my Magnet. Never mind, I'm going to die instantly, and then I'm going to come in with the Magnezone and probably shield anything at this point, and then maybe look to farm down if I think I can. Okay, so there's a Skarmory in the back. Okay, well, this is GG. So Magneton and Shadow Magnezone versus Skarmory. Who will win? Okay, Skarmory's already dead. So I'm gonna go for the Mirror Shot, even though it's double resisted. I should be taking it out. It is very low HP, so GG. Yeah, this team, it loves flyers. Yeah, it really does. Maybe besides Altaria can do really well up against this team. Okay, so that's my first ever set using this team, and picking up my rewards there. As you see, my rating had gone down quite a lot from testing out that meta team, but it's going back up because of the meme team. Actually, no, it's always going up. I'm always... I got a couple comments that said, you're not rank 1. I don't see you on the leaderboards. Bruh. Where have you been? You really don't think I'm on the leaderboards? I am number 1 on the leaderboards, and my ELO has gone up so fast. I'm so much higher than anybody else, and no one's ever going to catch up. It's just the way it goes, okay? I'll put it on the screen over there if you don't believe me. Okay, so Vigoroth is going to be doing okay here. I can just shield once and farm him all the way down, though. This is a good lead. And also, my backline doesn't want to see this Vigoroth. Usually I'm trying to bait out the Vigoroth, so this actually works out a lot better. Like when there's an Obstagoon or a Vigoroth in the lead, it's really good for me. So they come in with a Drift Blim, and now I'm going to switch into my Magneton here, because I don't think they're going to have another counter user in the back. They might have a Fire type, though, so I saved up at Grass Knot and then switched out here. I call this, yeah, I saved my shields for Shadow Magnezone. Even if it's a Shadow Ball, I would have let it go. So they debuff me with an Icy Wind, and now I'm going to go for a Magnet Bomb here. Magnet Bomb hits for neutral here, because Rock takes super effective from Steel, and Electric resists. So that actually still does quite a bit of damage, even though it was debuffed. Lowland Graveler is pretty glassy here, so we're going to go down to a Rock Blast. Unfortunately, he's able to get to an extra Volt Switch there. I'm going to come back in with the Whimsicott. Whimsicott does pretty okay here. It resists the Volt Switches, and Grass Knot is super effective, and Charm really chunks away. So I'm just going to throw this as soon as I come in and hope that he doesn't shield. He doesn't shield, and now I switch immediately into my Shadow Magnezone here, and he's kind of cornered. Again, I'm just going to go for the Mirror Shot, because he's definitely going to have to shield something. Even if he doesn't shield it, it's going to do enough damage that it should be able to farm down. So at this point, I'm going to shield anything he throws. I don't care if it's an Icy Wind. I should be able to get to a Wild Charge before he gets to another charge move. So yeah, he just quits out, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to see that Wild Charge land. But hey, I understand. You got cornered there, and I probably would have done the same thing. But GG, my friend. All right, going up against Felix Meow. 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 Okay. Picking up a lead against a Skarmory. This is obviously terrible. We have 2 responses to Skarmory in the back, and this guy was quick on the switch. He was ready for it because he knew that Obstagoon has a poor matchup up against Whimsicott, so he's going to throw that Obstagoon out as fast as he possibly can. And I'm really hoping he... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I hope he does not try to farm down, because then I'd be worried about a gunk shot on my Whimsicott, so I'm just going to let that go. No problemo, and then we're going to come in and charm down. Eat a Night Slash here. No big dealio. Alright, so Obstagoon is down, and Skarmory comes in. No surprises, but I forgot to wait the switch timer out, so I'm still locked in here. So big mistake on Shradee's behalf. You want to wait that switch timer out. Alright, so now we just have the Magnezone left, and he's got 2 counter users on the team, so GG, that is GG for me. Any team that's got 2 counter users is, it's no go. There's no winning it, just quit out. Or play it out if you want, maybe your opponent will, whatever. Going up against Pokemon Trainer Harris. I feel like I've seen this guy's name before. I think maybe my fiance battled him. Okay, so we get into a positive lead here. And the opponent switches into a Frostlass. And again, I got locked in that charm animation, so I spent way too long in that lead matchup before switching out. I go ahead and shield, and good thing I did because that would have probably taken me out. Magneton, I'm pretty sure Magneton does outspam Frostlass. It's got him outspam Frostlass, right? It has to. But Frostlass still gets those charge moves really quick. And if you get baited, it's a little bit more rough. Alright, so they come back in with the Alolan Graveler, which is an interesting play. I guess they don't want to line up the Graveler with the Whimsicott, so they're just going to come in here. And they're building up a lot of energy. They do have enough for a Stone Edge, but I'm not going to shield. Again, you want to save your shields for Shadow Magnezone if you're using this team. So Stone Edge comes through, and again, unfortunately, it doesn't take me out, which means he gets an extra Volt Switch. Alright, so then they come in with the Skarmory. And yeah, again, this guy's... I'm sorry, this was Rock, Paper, Scissors, and he lost. So I'm just going to... I don't even need to shield. Do I even shield this? Okay, I shield just in case. Flash Cannon, that's also double resisted, so, you know. But I'm just going to go for 2 Wild Charges. If he shields, I'm going to go for another one. If he doesn't shield, I'm going to go for a Mirror Shot on his other Pokemon. And then, yeah, this is over. This is over. Okay, we get the shield, and then, do I go for the Wild Charge? Okay, yeah. Might as well, right? Hits for resisted damage, so should be taking it out. As opposed to Mirror Shot with being neutral, but you know, Wild Charge is still gonna hit harder. So yeah, this team is fun. This team is really fun, and honestly, I do not recommend you use it because it is a recipe for rage if you're not ready to meme. Now, if you're in a memeing attitude, do it. 100% do it, and do it again. Do it 100 times. And find different meme teams and then submit those battles to me because I will put that shit on my channel. Alright, so we picked up a lead against an Alolan Marowak. This is absolutely dog shit. Alright, so just going to let this go. I think I'm going to call it. And he goes for a Bone Club, which is super fortunate for me. That is resisted there. So I'm going to go for the Grass Knot this time, not the Hurricane. Shrady, you dumbass. And this is going to hit for a good amount of resisted damage. It's going to be enough so that I can hopefully farm this thing down with Magneton. But if they come out here... okay, the extra charm did it. If they come out here with the counter user, it's over. It's absolutely over. Don't show me a counter user. Show me anything except, oh, this is even worse. This is even, oh, God. Okay, so regular Stunfisk is going to triple resist electric type attacks, and then also double resist, no, just regular resist the steel type attacks. So I have given up on this match, and I'm just like, again, this was probably a guy who's cracking up. And also the Mud Bumps are double super effective to both of my backline. So yeah, that's, if I find an Alolan Marowak in the lead and a Stunfisk in the back, there's no win condition. There's literally nothing you can do. Just accept your fate and go down with dignity. All right, next battle. Okay, Stunfisk in the lead. This is fine. This is actually really good. Alright, so they come in with the Frostlass, and I'm quicker on the switch this time, so now I'm just going to go straight for Magnet Bombs. Actually, no. I'm gonna build up some because I'm pretty sure Magnezone KOs because it is super effective. Even though they're like pretty much at full health, it should KO. So I'm gonna build up to 2 Magnet Bombs, and if they decide to shield this, I'm gonna go for back-to-back. Or maybe build up a little extra. Yeah, I'm going to build up one more Thundershot because they're not out of Shadow Ball yet. Okay, so this is going to be taking it out. So they do decide to double shield here. And I really don't want to double shield here. Again, you want to save your shields for Shadow Magnezone. But in matches like this, you need switch advantage. Because that regular Stunfisk is going to absolutely annihilate Shadow Magnezone. So you actually have to win switch advantage here if you want to keep a handle on this game. Alright, so they come back in with the regular Stunfisk. And unfortunately, it looks like they're going to farm me down. So I'm just going to go for Magnet Bomb here. Because like I said, Discharge is triple resisted, which is insane. Alright, so we're going to come back into the Whimsicott, and they're going to come in with a Dewgong, and yeah, this is where I found out that apparently even after you get debuffed by an Icy Wind, a Wild Charge still KOs, although the Thunder Shocks did add up beforehand, but still, I think they gave up. Yeah, it looks like they gave up. Sorry. I feel bad, but it's also like, feels good to one-shot a Dewgong, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so yeah, no reason to go for Wild Charge here, that would be... I should have gone for Wild Charge because it would have debuffed me and they would have got less farming done. So that was actually a mistake. I should have gone for Wild Charge specifically just so my defense got debuffed even further, so they wouldn't have farmed me down as much. But I still am confident that I can win this match out. Maybe they lagged when the Dewgong stopped attacking. I'm not sure. It was hard to tell because Magnezone's so fat. He's a thick boy. Alright, so yeah, again, Discharge, Mud Bomb, they're both resisted, and also, I don't know if you noticed, but I got the Mirror Shot debuff on him, which means his attack fell by 1 stage, so they're doing even less damage now. So this is, yeah, there's nothing he can do. I'm not even going to go for the Grass Knot because I'm not going to get to it. It's just going to go down before then. So again, if you find a Stunfisk, chances are switch advantage is going to mean the game for that match. Wow, that was it? That was really quick. So those were 2 sets apparently. Alright, picking up my rewards, almost at Veteran, so, wow, congratulations. Actually, no, I'm not a Veteran. I've already gotten to Legend, and I am #1 on the leaderboards, and anybody who says that I'm not is totally, they just don't understand Cap at all, so... I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below, and if you're new to the channel and you're still watching the video, I post every single day except for Sunday around 10 a.m. and I really would appreciate it if you subscribe, but only do it if you enjoy the content. And yeah, the other thing is I wanted to bring up before we ended the video, if you are struggling with mental health issues, just remember that there are people who care. Even when it feels like nobody cares, there is somebody out there who will care. So if you have the courage to bring something up to one of your friends, your family members, or talk to a professional, and you can get better. I can't say that enough times. Things will get better if you work on them. So continue to work on your own issues and talk to somebody if you need to, and things can get better and will get better. So I love all you guys, and I hope I see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons, NZ Tech Freak, Northstar 7620, Clapton Caveman, Daniel Sheldon, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Owen Jones, Zaplatinsky, Aeon, Critterus, TBDL, Kelzam, Rain SSB, and Kareem Madad. Thank you guys so much, I really appreciate it.